What's up, family? It's your girl Samantha Lee. Y'all know I'm here. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? Okay. I'm seeing what I got going on here. What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all, I am just like, oh my gosh, like, so not. There's just too much going on. What is up? Sorry, you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am really. I've been on a mission to kill all these daggone fruit flies, y'all. They're driving me crazy. Like, I do not understand. Like, I kill them and there's more. Oh, it's like really driving me crazy. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to my live tonight. I'm really excited about tonight. Let me say hi to all my people that be in the chat, that be rocking with me. I want to say what's up to you guys. Let me make sure I do. Make sure everything is working the way it need to be working. Okay. Make sure it's working. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, goodness. Okay, so let me say hi to my people in the chat. Let me say, Lanaya, what's up, mama? What's going on? Jason's in the chat. Tavares is in the chat. And God We Trust is in the chat. Pam, thank you, ma'am. Y'all go say hi to Pam. Y'all know she a moderator. We got a tribal in the chat, our other moderator. Is Samantha available? Say hi. Yes, Sam's here. Sam's here. You know, when I was growing up, y'all, we used to watch Nick Jr., right? Me and my brother. And it'd be like, hi, what is it? Hi here, Face here. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Face on Nick Jr.? No? Y'all don't remember that? That might be too young. That might be too young. I might have dated myself just by saying that. Was it hi there, Face here? Y'all remember that? No? Is that lame? Is that lame? Okay. I'll stop. Pam, thank you, ma'am's in the chat. Vaughn's in the chat. John Alexander's in the chat. Tavares is in the chat. I love saying that name. Georgia Boy 229 says, Samantha, tell a man as myself, how do I go about being your one and only? Ooh, that's a good question. Sam finna look good for this live. You already know what time it is, Benji. Sam don't play. John is in the chat. Aristotle. Well, it's not Aristotle, it's Aristotle. But what's up, Aristotle? Happy birthday to my moms. Thank you, guys. I was actually gonna shout her out first. Did you ever kill that spider? I did. I did kill the spider. I killed multiple spiders, you guys. You will be very proud. I'm drinking wine tonight, you guys. I'm doing a little wine. I just felt like it. I don't have no reason. I just wanted to. Lanaya, I've been trying to kill these daggone fruits. I don't put the little apple cider thing with the soap. I'm gonna have to do it again. These things is driving me crazy, y'all. This is part of the reason. Like that's why I need. That's one of the reasons why I miss having a man around me like that. Living with somebody, because I've only lived with one man in my life. I miss not having to kill the bugs by myself. That's for sure. That's one thing I miss. And the car. Don't know anything about cars, so that's another thing. You get the zappy thing. I do need to get that. Face was my guy. Sam's looks like my crazy ex. What? What do you mean, Benji? Sam don't have no one and only. She a player. I am not a player. I am single. There's no such thing as being a player while you're single. That's not true. I tell y'all what, like I would tell anybody. Ooh, this hair right here. Tell anybody, you absolutely, like, if you're dating, you date. The only rule, ladies that come on here, my rule, I don't sleep with nobody. We not playing in that jungle. If you play in my jungle, you my man. We together. I don't care what you do. I don't care. I had a conversation with somebody about this other day. You my man. I don't care what you say. We together. You park in this garage. You're coming back. Period. But no, I all jokes aside, y'all. All jokes aside, Sam jokes, I joke. But yes, I believe if you are not in a relationship, Lord, what's going on with my hair, y'all? What is happening, Jesus? I do believe that if you're dating, you date. You know, until you find something that vibe, you find that thing that make your body work. Yeah. But I'm picky, so y'all can say that about me. That's true. Hi Sam, hope you're well from South Carolina. Okay, doc number 6. Happy birthday to my moms. Thank you. How about you? No, I don't want to be nobody vice president. Absolutely not. In God we trust. One, yeah, right. One man. What you mean in God we trust? What you saying? I don't know what you're saying. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Keep your options open. Great rule. Hopefully I can be the second guy you live with. Everything about you. Okay. Let me be your man. So I'll play stepdad and baby daddy. Y'all are wild. Y'all are some wild people. Now, Benji and Tavares, y'all been watching me for years now, so that's crazy. You celibate. I don't know what that means. In God we trust. I don't know what that means. Okay, y'all. So long time follower, first time show. Let's see what this all about. Sam don't do. I don't. Pam, tell him. I don't do no baby daddy now. I don't want to be nobody baby mom. That's just not it. I don't want to be nobody baby mom. Okay, so anyway, guys, today we have a very interesting topic. It came from somebody who asked me, which is interesting enough. We talk about baby mom and baby daddy. One of the first questions that I got about getting your ex back was, "How do I get my baby mama back?" That's what it says. How do I get my baby mama back? Now, as before we start the topic, you guys, and again, I am open to you guys saying, just sharing different things, asking me questions. Sometimes I go on and I have points that I'm going to make, but, in order to ask certain questions, please go ahead, put them in the chat and I'll try to see them if I can. I want to say to you guys, thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for the cash apps. Thank you for the super chats, the super stickers. You guys, you have no idea how much it means to me. Like the super chats, super stickers, those things are amazing. Thank you guys for all your support. Even after the show, you guys will send things over to me and just to thank me for the podcast, which shout out to the podcast, you guys. It's growing. It is growing. Okay, Pam knows that we've been growing on that daggone podcast, y'all. So I'm very thankful to you guys. And those of you who are in the chat with me right now, please go ahead and leave a comment, leave a review, a review in the podcast. Is growing really fast. And I know reviews actually help with that, but I've never, I don't know anything about podcasts. I don't know what like normal numbers are. But to Pam's point, we need your 5-star reviews, you guys. Let's get it going. So, I'm hot. Hot. Okay. Hello from Phoenix, Arizona. My mama says I've been to Phoenix, but I don't think I've ever been to Phoenix, Arizona. She said when I was a kid, I've been there, but I don't remember. So what's up, Phoenix? I done heard there's some like really nice stuff out there. Like there's like a whole there's like a retreat. There's a retreat out there that I heard is like bomb. Like I heard it's like you can really detox and they have like a lot of beautiful things going on. So but yeah, Phoenix, Arizona, shout out to y'all. Oh, it's 115 degrees. That sound like that should be illegal. Ooh, y'all, absolutely not. But yes, you guys. So what's up? That's me here in Phoenix. You can retreat with me. Edward, I don't know you, Eddie. Yeah, you've been to Phoenix. I've never been to Phoenix. I went to Phoenix when I was like a kid. I have not been to Phoenix again. I've never been to Arizona, I don't think. I've heard great things about Phoenix. I just have never been. I probably need to go in the off season when it's not so hot. Because I don't like the heat like that. Anyway, that's besides the point. We're off topic. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. I thank you guys for, again, thank you for the support. Thank you for the cash apps, the lives, everything like that. And again, during the live, if you guys, resonate, if you want to, obviously it's not required. If you want to sew into me and the show and everything that we do here with Love Samantha Lee, the brand, everything like that, please, we are thankful for every single thing that you guys do. So thank you guys. Like, we're so grateful for everybody that shows up, everybody that gives, everybody that asks questions, everybody that interacts. It's all appreciated. Thank you guys so very much. Y'all have rocked with me for goodness. What is this? It's been like, I don't even know how long we've been rocking together, y'all. What is it, 2 years? Almost 2 years? 2 years in December. So I want to thank you guys for rocking with me the way y'all have. And getting through some really challenging times here, even here on YouTube, So anyway, let's get into the topic. Thank you guys again. Cash App is scrolling on the bottom. So if you want to give that way, if you want to give through the super chats, y'all already know what time it is. This fruit flies drive me crazy. So guys, we are talking about how, so I got a couple questions, and the questions was how to get my baby mama back, how to get my girl back. I've gotten lots of messages about getting a girlfriend back, or getting a wife back, or getting baby mama back. Really, I was girlfriend and baby mama. Wife was a long time. It was a period of time ago. And so I'm going to start off with this: how to get her back after messing up. The first thing that I want you guys to really hear me and hear me clear. Okay. When you're trying to get somebody back, and we had to first start with, why did it end? We don't get anywhere without understanding that first. Why did the relationship end? Did the relationship end for any particular reason, right? So if it's a situation where you've done wrong, like there's a clear ending because perhaps maybe the situation, like I don't know, like giving you an example, the easiest example I can come up with is cheating. If someone has cheated, right? If someone cheats, that's a clear, I did something wrong. I can do something better, right? That's a clear understanding of maybe I can do something different moving forward, right? There's hope for the future. If the relationship ends and it's because you guys are not on the same page, personality differences, it was toxic, that's completely different, because something about your dynamic would have to change for the relationship to change. A lot of people think that because I miss somebody, that means we need to get back together. That's not what that means. Okay. They're like, oh, I miss you. Oh my gosh, I miss you so much. And I want you back because I'm thinking about you and I want you. Don't be fooled, y'all. The heart is deceitful above all things. It is sick and desperately wicked. Who can understand it? Jeremiah 17:9. What does that mean, Sam? That means your heart it be lying to us. The heart lies to us. It does. Okay. And so when you're talking about getting somebody back, one of the main things I want you guys to reflect upon is why. Because just because you miss somebody, and if you really reflect on the relationship, it was just a toxic dynamic. That's not a reason to go back just because you missed them. Now, I understand if there was a cheating, maybe somebody blew up, maybe somebody, said something crazy, disrespectful, and you're like, you know what? I could have handled that better. I should have not cheated. I should have done this differently. Whatever. If there's a reason that can be fixed, there we go. So that's where I have to say, for you guys, that's where we have to start. Now, some people have told me that, hey, hey, what's going on? I was talking to some girl and it was inappropriate. My girl found out and now she don't want nothing to do with me. Okay, clear ending. You can easily change and manipulate that behavior. And I would say manipulate in a good way. Like, you can change the behavior so that you don't get in trouble like that again. Okay, great. But if it's like, we just go at each other, and she say this and I say that. We're just a toxic combination. We are a toxic tornado. We don't work well together. She brings out my worst, I bring out her worst. That is not a reason to stay together. Hear me clear, family. It's not a reason to stay together. A lot of people, Adjua's in the chat. What's up, Adjua? Shout out to Power Up is in the building. But yes, that is not a reason. Not a reason. I'm clapping because I want to emphasize it. Not a reason to get back together. A lot of times, the toxic relationships, y'all, that toxic combination is intoxicating. I'm saying that because I've been there before, right? I know I have a fiery personality. I feel like I'm super entertaining, but in the past, because I was immature, I lacked emotional intelligence. I just reacted off of emotion. I was not wise. That turned into very toxic behaviors that I had to check in therapy, right? That's just me being honest with y'all. And so when we're talking about being in relationships and we're talking about being in certain dynamics, there's a certain level of what about this can change? What about this outcome can be different if something was to change? Okay. So I think I don't want to like belabor the point or beat it up. Yes. Green says, good job checking yourself. Family, one of the biggest things I want you to understand about this whole relationship dating game is understanding like you have to take accountability. I actually put on my notes, like, I don't know if any of you guys see it, but my notes on social media was like, taking accountability is sexy. I think when a man comes at me, and he might not even be talking to me about like something like he has to take accountability for me for. He might be talking about his past relationship. He can tell me that something he did was stupid and he was dumb and he should have done this differently. That is a turn on, period. For me, that makes my body work. I'm like, ooh, that's attractive. That's fine. That's attractive. I like that. But when a guy comes at me and tells me everybody was crazy, every woman I ever been with, they're delusional, I was just too good of a man and they just used me and abused me and it's just been horrible. It's just the story of my life. It just keep getting used and abused, and that doesn't work for me. That's like, okay, no, this isn't. You already lacking accountability and we don't even know each other. All right. So part of this whole situation, when you get into into any situation with your ex or with anybody else, taking accountability is very beautiful. And so if you're talking about somebody and you going into a situation, the biggest thing I have to say from the jump is taking accountability of your part and their part. And if one of y'all parts can be different moving forward. Now, I've heard people say to me in the past, Sam, I was, she would just be, she would be this way towards me. And I think if I just changed my perception of how she talked to me, even though it was disrespectful, and I'd be like, okay, define disrespect, because disrespect can be different for different people, right? Define disrespect. And they'll be like, oh, well, she'll call me out my name. No. But I miss her, Sam. I don't care what you feel about her. If a woman call you out your name, if a woman is downright disrespectful, that's an H to the no. That's a no. Let me be big sis tonight. Don't let no woman call you out your name. Don't let no woman disrespect you. Don't know, but that's toxic territory. And if it's going into toxic territory, it does not need to be revisited. Do y'all hear me? But if it is something that can be done on your part, because all you can do is control you moving forward, right? If I'm in a relationship with somebody and I let's say, I'm trying to think of a situation. Maybe there's, I'm trying to think of a way. Maybe there's something that a man say to me, I don't really like the way you posted. I don't really like the way you posting, Sam. You post some stuff, and I like, if we was together, I couldn't rock with that, because that would make me feel like you advertising, and I don't want my girl to be advertising. I might have in the moment been offended by that. Been like, wait, what? Advertising, what that mean, right? But on the other side, on the flip side, I can look back on that and be like, you know what? I see what this man was saying. I can change that behavior to salvage the relationship because the relationship's worth it to me. That's a clear behavior that can be changed to get to the next level, right? That's a clear, just like if you cheated on somebody, you just don't have to cheat no more. If you talking to some girl, don't talk to that girl no more. You talking to some guy, don't talk to that guy no more. Again, those are the different things. They're clear behaviors that can be manipulated to better the relationship if those were the problems. But if it's just we was just toxic together and I miss this person, that's a no. That's a no. You know what I'm saying? That's a no. So now we got that understood. So if we've gotten past stage one is why did we break up? Why did the relationship end? Where are we now? Where are we now? Now that I need y'all, I'm sorry. Tears on my y'all. That's Destiny's Child. Y'all don't know nothing about that. That's that old Destiny's Child. All right, my bad. Keep going. So we got past number one. Bring back water bottle. I might bring back water bottle later, y'all. I'll bring back water bottle. But okay. So first, and before I get into that, you guys, I got Nate, thank you, Nate, for hitting the Cash App, you guys. Thank you guys for already supporting the show. I so much appreciate you guys doing that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yep, you already know. Emotions, Destiny's Child, somebody know. In the words of a broken heart, it's just taking. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I like to joke around. Y'all know. Back to what we were saying. We go through stage one. We figure out that it's a relationship that can be salvaged because you can manipulate, you could change the behavior. And so now we're on stage two. This person, let's just say worst case scenario. Rob, I'll put that to the side. What if they find somebody else but didn't work out and they want to get back with you? This is what Rob said. And I'm gonna get to that, Rob. That's why I put that up here. I'm gonna bookmark that because I've heard that before. So number two is we've decided that we want to, there is something I can change. There's things I'm willing to change for the relationship. The relationship's worth it to me. Great. Now we had number two. Let's say this woman has blocked you on everything. Instagram, let's say she blocked you on Instagram. Let's say she blocked you on the phone, right? You can't reach her, whatever. So if that's the case, then you now have to get to, you're going to have to get crafty here. And where I say crafty, I mean, do you have an email? Do you have a home girl? Do you know one of her friends, right? In this process, family, we cannot have ego. Ego has to go out the door if you want this thing back. Now, some of you are like, oh, heck no, I ain't finna. I guarantee you will have more peace about walking away from the relationship, knowing that you did everything that you could to salvage it. A lot of people, they walk away with cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance. Because they did not try. When they don't try and they know that there was something they could have done differently, it makes it way harder for you to move on. That's why you've got people that are still talking about past relationships for 4 or 5 years after the breakup. The reality is, and that person probably knows that you didn't try. You can try to paint them out to be a bad person if you want to, but you and that person know you ain't over it because you didn't really try. And now it's eating you up. So I would say to everybody that's on here, if there is a reason that you can fix, put the ego to the side. Don't listen to your homeboys. Don't listen to your homeboys. Don't listen to your homegirls, y'all. Don't listen. Mystery School of Yah is speaking facts right now. It says the one who tried everything and walks away has more peace than the one that didn't. You're speaking facts, Mystery School of Yah, 100%. And that's psychology, family. That is psychology. Okay, so don't allow your ego, don't allow your homegirls and homeboys to be like, don't do that. That's a lie. You doing too much. Let them go. Maybe they weren't for you. No. They not gonna be in your home boys, home girls, your brothers, your sisters, whoever is encouraging you in these moments. They're not gonna be there to really in every single moment. Once they get into a relationship, they gonna be off in the running. Right now they single, so they benefit from you being single. But when they start getting in a relationship, they're gonna be like, bro, why you ain't no relationship, bro? Why don't you call her back? You should call her back. Oh, now that you're in a relationship and you can't do the things you used to do, now you don't want me to, you want me to get into a relationship because now you in a relationship. So I say this to y'all, okay? If there is somebody that is still on your mind that will not leave your mental space, reach out. Don't let that ego, don't let your friends, don't let anybody stop you from connecting with someone. Y'all, these daggone fruit flies is driving me crazy. Don't let these friends mislead you and make you feel like you shouldn't reach back out. Oh, my ego. And women, I'm speaking to women tonight. Women, we be the worst ones. I know I got an ego. I ain't gonna lie. I do. I got an ego. I'm working on it. I'm talking to God about it. I really am. I'm really talking to the Lord about it. But what I will say is if I am in a relationship, this is what I've said to myself anyway. If I'm in a relationship and there's somebody that I'm with and that I feel like I've done something wrong, then guess what? I'm a tuck my little tail between my legs and I'm gonna try to do right as much as they allow me. If that means that they end up blocking me, well, so be it. At least I know that I tried. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, anyway, let's move on. So that's what I'll say. Do not before step 2 of this process is divorcing your ego. Number 2 is divorcing your ego. James Robinson, this is where you're wrong about this. It says sometimes it's just best to let things go, remember the happy memories and move on. If you, hear me, men, listen to me, please. I've talked to too many men that have not really put in the work to get somebody back. And I've talked to too many men years. I mean, I'm talking about 6, 7, 8 years after the situation. And they still caught up on the girl that they didn't try for years prior to. They could be in a whole new relationship. They still think about their ex. I need you guys to really understand me. If it's still on your mind and there is something that you can do to get back, get back. But you have to, your heart and your mind have to be, your heart and your mind have to absolutely be at one. They have to be in agreement. If your heart and your mind are not in agreement, you're not getting over it. Because your mind might say, forget her, man. I'm going to move on. I can find somebody else. I can do whatever I want. Because I'm ba, 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 ba. And I be doing ba, 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 ba. But your heart is going to say, wait, hold up. Did you forget? Did you forget, old girl? You did? Let me remind you of her. Oh, you trying to get over her? Let me show you a post. Oh, you trying to get over her again? Let me show you another post. Oh, you trying to block? Oh, I'm going to show you something else. You're not going to forget her. Your spirit is not going to let you let go of things until you do it right, family. I'm telling you guys facts. Your spirit's not going to let you move on if you don't do it right. So do it right. Do it right. Handle it correctly. Handle it responsibly. And if that means it turns out to be a no, at least you tried. At least you tried. At least you did everything that you know you could. Your spirit's not going to let you let go of something when you know is a good woman. You might, guys, we be hearing these people say a woman this, a woman that's, another woman's the same woman, blah, blah, blah. Let me hear all these things about women and men. The reality is your spirit know a good woman. Your spirit knows a good woman. And your spirit knows when you could have done better. Your spirit knows that. And you can try to displace it. You can try to ignore it. You can try to distract yourself from it. But the reality is your spirit knows. There's been situations in my own life, family, where I know that I didn't do my best. I know that I could have done things better. And so what do? For a while, I try to fight with it. I'm like, no, God, I ain't finna go out like that. I ain't no punk, blah, blah, blah. I'll fight with it. I'm telling y'all for real, I fight with it. But at some point, I'm going to let my spirit do what it does. And if I'm ignored, if it doesn't happen, at least I made peace with the fact that I tried, right? I want you guys to understand that in this process, the best thing that you can do is walk away knowing you did everything you could. I've met too many men that walk away from divorces, walk away from relationships, walk away from so many different things, and they don't have peace. Why? Because they know they didn't try. You've got to try. You have to try. For you, you've got to try. Not for her, not for your ego. Put it all out the window. Do everything you possibly can. And if it doesn't work, make peace with that. That's the only way your spirit's going to be at peace. Okay? Hear me? I'm telling y'all facts. I'm telling you guys, this is the truth. Okay? So I don't want to hear, no, oh, we should just move on. No, your spirit is not going to let you move on. Your spirit, every time you see that girl and she look like she moving on, it's going to hit you in the stomach. Hey, yo, Status Beats is saying this prime example. I try moving on from my son's mother. Every time I'm with another woman, she still pops up on my mind. Hard to say this, but I definitely fumbled a good one. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Your spirit won't let you go. When you encounter, and y'all, I'm telling y'all, it doesn't have to be extended. It doesn't have to be. You can encounter a spirit that you know is genuine. You can encounter a woman that you know is good for you. Your spirit ain't gonna let you let go of it. Now, your flesh may say you want to be for the streets. Your spirit, it's like, I know she a good woman. I'm not going too far. You may try to be in the streets and do your own thing, but your spirit knows. Like, I know that, like, our spirit knows people, family. And I know we talk about, oh, I don't believe spirit. Our spirit knows. Our spirit can feel. We have discernment. We know. If you don't want to call it spirit, call it energy. You can feel a genuine energy. You can feel, oh, this is a different energy. That's a good one. That's one I don't want to necessarily walk away from for real, because I kind of feel this. There's something here. I ain't gonna necessarily walk away. But that's why we have to put our ego to the side. Okay, number 3. When the ego is put to the side, now that means it's whatever it takes, family. It's a whatever it takes mission. And what that means is, if I got to hit up her friend that I know, if I got to hit up somebody that a mutual friend because she done blocked me because of something I did, or something. If this is a woman, same thing. If I gotta message somebody that he knows, that I know we have mutual friends, that's what I do. I reach out. I find a way. If I'm not really blocked, I'm reaching out. I'm calling. I'm FaceTiming. I'm figuring it out. Listen, y'all, I think the sexiest thing a man can do is fight for his relationship. I think it is sexy. I think it's attractive. And it shows, if you had a woman's heart once, you can have it again, baby. I'm telling you that now. Putting in the work, no ego, is a sexy thing. A humble apology is a sexy thing. I'm a sucker. I'll tell y'all that. I'm a sucker for a good apology. A man come at me with a genuine apology, it's hard for me not to forgive him. It's hard. I would have to work. But you call me up, and y'all, this is here. We're going to do water bottle. Y'all ask for water bottle, I'll bring water bottle. Here's water bottle. I'm going to call water bottle. Here's water bottle. She minding her business. I'm going to call water bottle, okay? Here we go. Hey, water bottle. Look, I know you mad, water bottle. I know. And I fumbled. I did this wrong. I should have done this differently. But I was in my head at the time and things was just catching me up. And I'm sorry. Genuinely. I want to start over. I want to try this again. I'm sorry. I really should have done this differently. It's on me. Now, what can we do to make this right? Water bottle is going to say, whoa, hold on. This is what water bottle gonna say this. Hold on, here we go. How do I know you're not playing games? Like, I know in the past, like, you say this and you say that. But like, how I know like this for real? Like, I don't want to be caught looking dumb before, like, you already done tried all of this before. Here we go. Let's get back. I feel that. I understand. And honestly, you have every right to feel like you don't know what to do from here. But I think over time, my actions are going to show you. Y'all write that part down. Write that down. My actions are going to show you that you can trust me. You can trust my word. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to show up. And there's no excuse for what I did. There really isn't. No excuse. But my actions are going to show you that I'm sorry and that I'm not going to do this again and that you can trust me. Oh, wow. I just never said I would hear this from you before. I didn't know. Okay, I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it, but I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna have to think about it. Now she has to say, hear me out, family. She cannot, y'all are laughing. I'm serious. She cannot say, water bottle can't say in a moment, like, I want you back. She can't, because in that moment, then she's weak. Mind you, she already done told her family. She done told her friends. She done told everybody in her world that she done with you. So she can't just accept you in like that. She can't just accept you in. She's got to stand on business on some level. She got to show that she's putting up some type of fight. Okay? So now, in scene, water bottles in her own world. Right? But that's where we start. Guys, you do not win by going in with the defensive BS. Don't go in being like, well, because you was out here and you was doing this and that and the third, and that's why I did what I did. No, that just never works. That never works. Do not go in giving defensive energy. Do not. Okay? You have to come in with humility. If I did something wrong to, let's say, my man, right? My man, if I did something to my man and I know I'm wrong, I'm like, well, I only did that because you said this. That's not a real apology. That doesn't feel genuine. That feels like you just saying whatever. So you have to come in with genuine. You have to come in with humility. You cannot come in, and I'm saying this consistently. Some of y'all be saying sorry one day, and then you saying something different the next day. You want a consistent, humble approach. Write this down. Very important. Consistent and humble approach. You don't want one day to be like, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, you're like, yeah, I did it, and I'll do it again. And blah, blah. Now she feel like she really can't trust you. You've got to have consistent and humble approach. Okay? Consistent and humble. Now, you may ask me, okay, so now you got off the phone with water bottle. Water bottle never said how we're going to move forward. That's a great question. I'll tell you what we do now. Water bottle thinking about everything, but water bottle can't reach back out to you. Not right now. So what you do is you give water bottle a couple days. Water bottle thinking about this. Because water bottle messed up. You done said everything she wanted you to say. You done given her closure. You given her apology. And you gave her a promise that things will be different. Those three things have water bottle in spinning. I'm telling y'all this from experience. Spinning. Water bottle spinning right here. She is moving like this. She's like, I can't believe this just happened. Water bottle's here. But what if I do? And then he's wrong. And blah, blah, blah. And we're all in our head. And then she gonna call her friends, right? She gonna call her friends and she gonna be like, I can't, girl, he called me and he said he would do this, this, and this. Girl, you can't do that. Remember what he said? Remember what you went through? And this is where women make mistakes, but that's besides the point. Because a woman is gonna do what a woman's gonna do. So they can do all that. That's just actually pushing her. For the moment, she's going to be pulled away, but it's pushing her closer to the guy, for sure, period. So now with water bottle spinning. Water bottle's going to be spinning like this for a minute. Don't reach out right away. Give her about 3 to 5 days. I said 3 to 5 days. All right. So let's start from the beginning because I know I've said a lot thus far. We're 45 minutes in. First thing is understanding why the relationship ended and if there is something that can be changed. That's number one. Number two is I've got to divorce ego. Cannot allow ego to enter through the door. Ego gotta go. I can't let the ego be there. Ego is effing me up. Number three is a humble and consistent approach. Taking accountability. I know that's a lot for number three, but it's all intertwined. It's basically saying humility. I messed up. I could have done this wrong. I could have done that wrong. Now, if you guys are going back, let's turn back. If I'm going back to water bottle and water bottle was the one who did me wrong. Let's say water bottle cheated on me. But I'm going back to water bottle? No, family. No. We can't. The only person that we can control is us. We can't go into a relationship saying, oh, I want water bottle to change. The only person you can bet on changing is you. The only person you can control changing is you. So you can, if we're going back to the relationship, this better be because you did something wrong and you can do something that can change. We're not going back to the relationship and saying, I need you to change. No, they would have to return and they would have to say they want to change. Do y'all understand me? A lot of people, they want to go, oh, my ex was tripping. She was this, she was that. I'm going to go back to her and try to work it out. No, because now you're going back on her terms. It only works if she comes back to you. Why? Because there's a level of acknowledgement and humility that needs to be there. Now, if you did something wrong and you can do something different, you go back. But if she did something wrong and she has not yet acknowledged that she could do something different, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Let it go. She has to come to her own understanding before you go back. Y'all feel me? Y'all hear me? Let me see some ones in the chat if y'all know what I'm saying. Because some of us be like, girl was, Daniel said, thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for the cash apps. Thank you for the support, you guys. Okay. Thank you, guys. I know it's a lot, so I appreciate you guys. So with that being said, if there's something that you can do, proceed. If there's, like I said, guys will tell me that their girl was disrespectful, that the girl was this, that their girl was that. If she's not the one who's promising change, this is not going to work because the problem was her. If you're feeling like your relationship is like, listen, this will work if she would respect me. This will work if she would talk to me differently. This will work if she would X, Y, or the Z. We cannot go back to relationships hoping that somebody else will change. You have that's where we have to begin. Okay? Can I change? Is there something I can do? And if it's something that you can do, then let's keep continuing. So water bottle goes away. Somebody said the convo again in the beginning touched on the key points. Convo in the beginning, the first phone call is humility. Like I said, it's humility and consistency. Humility and consistency, right? I'm just going to give you the brief version. Humility and consistency means I'm coming in, I'm owning everything, taking full accountability. I'm not defensive. I'm letting her have the space to say whatever she wants, outside of her being disrespectful. And if you can stomach a little bit of disrespect, depending on what you did, well, then okay. But letting her have the space to express herself. But you stay humble, you stay consistent, you stay humble, you stay consistent. Your energy doesn't go, you don't meet her energy. Y'all, the only way it turns into a dog fight is if another dog enters into the chat. Otherwise, it's just a brutal attack. Right? So you just stay like a hurt puppy. You let her just keep barking. And you just stay humble, consistent, owning. That's the first conversation. And the only thing that you need to be focused on is I'm sorry, I'm owning it, and you will see with the changes that I'm going to make, you will see that I'm doing things different, that I'm willing to do things different. All right? We don't want to get defensive. We don't want to meet energy. That's only going to precipitate an argument, a dog fight. You don't want that. Even me, I'm a fiery personality, you guys. I'm a fiery personality. If a man came at me and said, I'm sorry, Sarah, I messed up. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. I am so sorry. I will, next time, I had things going on. Next time it won't be like that. I'm not going to do you like that again. My little heart is going to melt. I can't keep that just melts the wall that's up. That women hear me, women in the chat, tell me what's up. It melts me. I can't keep an aggressive, angry energy when you're telling me that you're sorry. That just, it does something. I'm telling you guys, a genuine apology for most women, for most people. Men can be a little bit tougher, but people, it's next level. It's more about a genuine apology, genuine owning apology, and a promise that you are going to work on consistently what you wouldn't do before. Because family, this is what I'm saying. An apology without changed behavior is manipulation. An apology without changed behavior is manipulation. So I need you guys to understand that as you're going through whatever you're going through. This is for committed relationships and marriage. Once you hit a woman with a genuine apology, and you show that you can be trusted, you're melting. Y'all get stronger. That's how couples get stronger. It's not that they don't go through things, they grow through things. They become better. They become more united. It's like, okay, we done been through this and we're working together. I trust him. I trust him in a different way because he's shown me that if he gets down, he's going to get back up. I trust his character as a man because none of us are going to be perfect. All of us are going to do things that are not right. That's why I do expect a level of grace in any relationship. No man that you're going to be with, ladies, if you're on this live, they're not going to be perfect. You ain't perfect, so you shouldn't expect perfect. But if that man gets up off the floor, if he does something wrong and he gets up and he does it better and he shows you he is trying and he's consistent and he's apologetic and he's not putting it on you and he's not being defensive and he's just saying, you know what, I messed up, I own it, let's keep rocking and rolling, I love you, I want this. We've got something that we can work with. So too many of y'all ladies, this is for my ladies, too many of y'all ladies want to walk away from good men because they make a mistake. Walk away from good men because they're making a mistake, and you're making a disastrous mistake. I can forgive mistakes, patterns of behavior, okay, but a mistake, a good man, oh no. Y'all dumb to let that go. Now, if a man has a pattern of behavior that is unhealthy and he is unwilling to change, I've even heard in my own life a man tell me, I'm never going to change. So either you leave me or I leave you, but I'm never changing. Okay, well, baby, I'm leaving. I'm gone. It's okay. Well, thank you. But again, if that person approached the situation of, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I know I could do things better. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. That would have melted me right there. That would have melted me right there on the floor. But some people, unfortunately, you guys, some people's ego speaks for them. Some people's ego speaks for them. And they make mistakes. Cannot let ego drive the car. So here we go. Let's keep moving. So we have said that, okay, now water bottle is in a position where she's waiting. I'm telling you as a man, if I'm the man and this is water bottle, this is the woman, and I'm trying to pursue the woman, I want her back, I'm gonna give water bottle I'm gonna give her a couple days, probably about 5 days. I ain't gonna press her. I ain't gonna do too much, but I'm gonna give her a couple days, 5 days, be like, hey, I can't stop thinking about you since I first saw you. Write that down. Can't stop thinking about you since I first saw you. I would really like for us to get together again. I know you might still be thinking, and I respect your process. But, I would really love for us to spend some more time together. Period. I would love for us to spend more time together. Period. Okay. She's going to look at that message. She may not respond right away, but you waited 5 days. So she was kind of waiting for you to say something else anyway, low key. She wanted to see what you was going to do anyway, low key. Let's just keep it real. Right? So 5 days go by, you say that, you wait and see what she responds, because you've thrown the ball in her court. She might be like, water bottle, more than like, I don't know how the relationship ended, but water bottle's going to respond. Unless she's completely not interested. But I don't even think a woman would even get to this point unless a woman was interested. If a woman is willing to meet up with you and a woman's willing to hear what you have to say, more than likely, if she's responding, you're still in the game. Do you hear me and hear me clear? If a woman is still responding, you still got a shot. You still got a shot. I don't care if she being short. I don't care if she hitting you with one word responses. If a woman is still responding, hear me clear, men, you got a shot. And guess what? Shoot or shoot. Y'all heard me. I said what I said. Shoot or shoot. Someone said it's been a month. She hasn't responded to my apology. If she hasn't responded to your apology, I would apologize again. I would call her. If she's still on your mind, make more of an effort. You kind of took the easy way out. AOB's just being real. You kind of took the easy way out by not getting on the phone and talking to her. You sent her a text message. All right. I need you to do a real shot. Greed, you're lying. No, women don't move on in a month. She might be talking to other men, but if he hurt her, she's still on that. Okay. So a month has gone by. I would do a real shot. Okay. When I say a real shot, that means I'm reaching out to her. I'm calling her. I'm FaceTiming her. I'm doing something significant. She may not respond, but you've got to, if you still thinking about it, you need to give it a real valiant effort. You're not, Greed said he's over there. I'm about to say, you're not over it over a month because you're talking about it, but that's a different person. I'm sorry. You're not over it, Greed, in a month. If you really love somebody, or you really had a vibe with somebody, or you really connected with somebody in a unique way, you're not over it. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you see. I don't care what you got going on. When you connect with somebody for real, you're not getting over it in a month. All right. So back to what I'm saying. I'll answer these questions. And then Rob, I'm going to get back to you, because Rob is like the after question. So we're now at the place where she's reaching back out. You got to give her the space to reach back out. You got to give her the space to reach back out. Henry, y'all, men, don't listen to these men in the chat, because they lost. They not telling you. If you want that woman, all right, if you want that woman and you still thinking about it after a month, reach out to her again for real this time. She probably saying he gonna send me this text message. Depending on how this thing ended, she deserves a call. She deserves like a valiant effort. I would go as far as I possibly could until I'm like, I'm not gonna do no more. Because you will know when you've gone too far. You will know when you're like, okay, she don't want me. You'll know. No one will have to tell you to stop. Your internal compass will say no. But just sending a message saying I'm sorry, depending on what you did, she could be looking at that like, for real, you gonna send me a text message, bro? She wants to see a man effort. She wants to see a man like a man say, I want you back. Like, I want you back. Let's go. Like, I'm here. Depending on the depth of the relationship, you need to show her what that is. If that means we was locked in, we were together for a year, I need to be sending flowers. If I cheated on her, I need to be sending flowers. Ayo Beats, it sounds like you stubborn. It sounds like you got a lot of ego that's in the way. I'm not going to lie to you, Ayo Beats. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you don't necessarily want to put yourself out there for real. And you got to get over that. If you want her back, then you need to stop playing. And I need to know why. I mean, if you want me to help you, sorry. I would like to know why. Y'all relationship ended. Because that would help me as well. Understand what you're apologizing for and where we are, because that would be very helpful. How do you reach out when you've been blocked on all social media, text message, and cell phone? She lives overseas. Rod, I covered that earlier. I would reach out to a friend, somebody that you knew that was mutual. I'll reach out to a friend. If she doesn't want to hear from you guys, then she doesn't want to hear from you. That's base level number one. If she's not going for it, if she's not listening to you, if she's not responding to you, if she's literally done with you on that level, then you've got to respect the space. It means that it is done. But I would try a friend, somebody that you were familiar with, that y'all know, mutual friends, that, hey, can I get on a call with you? Can I get on a call with you and I'll talk to you about the situation? And let them know do not, y'all, there's people that have made a mistake in my life where they'll tell people, oh, well, she just didn't understand me. She just needs to understand this and that and the third. That is the worst. That's terrible. That is terrible. The way that we go about this is not that. That is not that. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, my daughter's coming in. That is not the way to do that. Okay, we want to make sure that when somebody is like completely done and they're not responding, whatever, get on the phone, talk to a friend. If the friend is like, nah, bro, she's done, like, let it go. Respect that. You made your valiant effort. You called, you've tried, you spoke to a friend. And if it's a no, it's a no. Now you have to make peace with it being a no. I don't see what AOB said. Did AOB tell me why the relationship ended? You're saying you're not giving me any information. You're saying she's keeping it about the kids. Depending on what you did, I need to understand. There's no context here. I don't know what you did. What did you do? Okay. Anyway. But anyway, that's my whole point is you have to absolutely, when it comes down to it, fight until you can't fight no more. Ron, you can say, listen, I did everything I could. I reached out to her. I reached out to her friend. I reached out to, and she said no. And that's where you make peace. You make peace with that. You make peace with that. But if there's an open situation, if there's something that can be, you can still text them, you can still call them, do it. Do not allow your ego to get in the way. And I'm gonna be honest with you, AOB beats, it sounds like if you don't get your ego out the way, you're not getting her back. You're not. You're not. You might as well just jump over that. Jay asked, do women jump through these same hoops when they fumble? Yes. I know I have. I ain't gonna lie. I've told y'all this story. I absolutely have. When I say jump through hoops, I jump through hoops. Hoops upon hoops. So I don't want to hear that. I'm not telling y'all anything I wouldn't do. I have done it. Okay? So the next thing that I would say, it's easier for a woman to get you back though. Absolutely not. It's not true. It's easier for a man to get a woman back versus the other. Depending on what's been done, what's happened. I would say the reverse is true. I sometimes I be wondering how fast men be getting women back so fast and make your head spin. There's literally memes about how fast it gets for a woman to get for how fast a woman forgive a man. I don't want to hear that. Men, let's just talk about the reverse. If a woman cheats on a man, think about that. But when a man cheats on a woman, it's different. It's different. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? All right, brother. But thank you so much. Thank y'all. She got her tablet? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Love you too. Bye, Brother Bear. Oh, but don't forget to leave the car seat. Yes, it's in your car. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, back to what I was saying, y'all. Sorry, my baby mama came back. Baby mama came back. She found out. Oh, Ayo Beats. That's a big Ayo Beats. That's a big Ruh-roh. Ayo Beats, you are absolutely going to get past your ego on that one. Y'all, for everybody that didn't hear, well, I ain't gonna read it out loud. Y'all can see it in chat. Yeah, no, you can't try to mess with one of her friends and then say, oh, I'm just gonna text her sorry. No. 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 You don't get to just say, I'm sorry in a text message, my brother. Like, that is not going to work. You have to come in with the humble energy. You're going to have to come up with this whole bravado. I sent her a text message a month ago. That ain't going to work. Oh, no, beloved. You're going to have to come a little harder than that. I'm sorry. You wasn't going to. If it was me, you wasn't getting nothing from me. You ain't finna. No. I knew it was something big, but your behavior makes it seem like it's something small. And for her, she's looking at it like, no, you done try to mess with my friend. Like, I'm not about to sit here. You can't just come back in my world when you did that. That's a big rut road. No, sir. If you want her back, you're gonna really have to say, ego, sit in the back seat. Your ego gonna have to sit in the back seat. You're gonna have to go full throttle in a way you've never gone before. You're gonna have to apologize in a way you've never apologized before. That means I'm calling you. We exchanging the baby, I'm going all out. The fact of the matter is, you have a child with this woman. No, she obviously would want her family to be back together. You need to put your ego in the back seat. Put your ego in the back. Tell him to shut up and sit there, and you get to work if you want her back for real. Now, you got to decide whether it's worth it to you or not. If it's not worth it, don't do it. But for real, you're going to have to, I'm sorry, I know you don't want to, and it's going to be uncomfortable, but it will be worth it. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. We've all been here. Humility and no ego is the only way you works if you love your girl. 100%. Y'all, you got to put that ego outside. That ego be messing everybody up. The Bible says ego, what is that? Pride coming before the fall, a haughty spirit before destruction. That's real. You cannot allow your ego. You cannot allow your ego. No. So the reality of that is that you need to go ahead and you need to say, listen, I'm sorry. I will do whatever it takes to get us back together. I hate to see our family apart. Mama, let's start taking a shower. Big mama, let's take a bath. Okay. Do you know how to take out your hair? Okay. Okay, big mama. I'll help you if you need me to, but mommy's on the show. Okay, big mama? Yeah, mama. So that's what I'm saying, you guys. You have to absolutely put the ego back. You know, you gotta say, I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna pretend I'm water bottle. I'm gonna actually, Ayo, I'm gonna help you right here. I'm gonna show you a water bottle. Here's water bottle, y'all. Ayo, I'm being you. Water bottle is your girl. Here we go. Hey. She's not gonna answer on the first call. So you're gonna have to call. You have to call like every day for like a week. At least. You're gonna have to call. No response, whatever you call it. Ego's out the window. Even if it's every 3 days, that's fine. But I'm calling. I'm gonna anticipate her not responding. Okay, she answer. She answer. All right, now she answering. What? Are you talking about our son or what? Do you have anything else you want to say? Yeah, listen. Okay, look. I know you mad. I understand. Look, I messed up. I can't even tell you how mad I am at myself for what I've done. I really messed up. You have every right to be upset with me. I'm so sorry. But did you know that? Oh, yeah. But did you know how I felt? Did you know how that felt? How dumb I felt when you was over here talking to my friend? You trying to step out with my friend? Like, what's wrong with you, bro? What are you thinking about? You right. You absolutely like, listen, I deserve all of this. I really, really do. I will do whatever it takes. What happened, mama? Oh, 1 second, y'all. 1 second, y'all. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, so you know what we need to do, right? We wash our body. Very good, okay? And I put the pajamas out. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's why I say, back to what I'm saying, you got to come in. She's going to be upset. You really just have to stay in it. You've got to just dig your heels in. Let her say what she want to say. You got to just dig your heels in and be like, I will do whatever it takes. I messed up. I will do whatever it takes. And you do whatever it takes. You do whatever it takes. That's the only way that works. And if you're not willing, family, a part of this process, because I was talking about the fact that you reach out to her in 3 to 5 days, part of what you have to understand is as challenging as it is to possibly get somebody back, as challenging as it is, it's worth it. Because you and I both know that you did do something wrong. You and I both know that there's something that needs to be done differently, right? We both know that. We both know that, y'all. We both have an understanding of where we are. We understand, right? So there is peace that comes with knowing you've done everything you can do. I'm telling you guys that. Rob, it don't matter. Like, if you worried about her new man and he has a child by her, then you got other issues. I want a man that's like, listen, I like men energy that's like, oh, who's with you? That's who? Excuse me, who? You better not be afraid of another man. Rob, you better not be afraid of no other man. No. Be like, I like men with that type of energy. I'm sorry. I like that energy. Your man, oh, it don't matter who. I don't care. I don't care. What's up? There's men that you haven't been with, right? There's men, I've experienced this in my own life. There is men that will come at me while knowing I got a man. And they come in with so much daggone bravado. I'm like, whoa, I gotta keep myself together. If the relationship is weak, a man like that is a problem. Because a man that's like, listen, I know exactly what I bring to the table. I know he can't do what I can. And so what's up? I've been seeing you for a while. I'm ready for you. What's up? What's up? He can't do what I can do. I don't care. It'd be like, whoa, ruh-roh. So no, if you know that you don't let no man intimidate you. What? Absolutely not. That's unattractive. He might fight me. Fight me then. That's my child's mother. What's up? That's what I would be on. If I was him, that's what I would be. You ain't gonna tell me not to call my child's mother. That's what you're not gonna do. You can't tell me anything. That's my child's mother. Period. And I'm gonna call her, and I'm gonna call her again, and I'm gonna call her again. That's what I would be on. Come on, Travis. King David wasn't afraid of nobody. King David took a man's wife. Let's be very clear. King David took Abigail. King David didn't care. He had a child with that woman as well. I'm just saying. Don't let no man punk you away from your child's mother. Period. Anyway, so that's where you got to go. You absolutely have to go with humility. Okay, look, that's where we got to start. And you got to be patient for her process. And you have got to know, guys and ladies, it's a process. It's not going to come easy. Some women are easier than others. Not Bathsheba. Well, he did that too, Lanaya. I was talking about Abigail. But he did that as well. Bathsheba, he shouldn't have done. But Abigail was the one that the husband ended up passing away. But I'm not talking about Bathsheba. I'm talking about Abigail. When Abigail was married with Nabal. Okay, I'm not talking about Bathsheba. I am not talking about Bathsheba. Again, I'm not talking about Bathsheba. Bathsheba was wrong. I'm talking about Abigail. I forgot about Bathsheba. But anyway, that's besides the point. Yes, exactly. That's who I'm talking about, Lyrica. That's who I'm talking about. Abigail's husband died, and within days, David took her. That's right. Anyway, besides the point. That's not what we're here for. My whole point in saying all of this is to say that the going back, getting somebody back after messing up is way more about your mentality. It's way more about your putting your ego in check and really saying, like, being committed to what you will say. You know, you have to be committed to the process. And it's going to be a process. It's going to be a process. You have to know that. It's not going to be short. You might get together, the relationship may come quickly, but the trust, all of that's going to come with time. You have to prepare your spirit for that. So in this situation, if you know, from the beginning when we were talking about, we speak to Water Bottle, and Water Bottle is trying to process, and you're pursuant, you keep the pursuant energy. You don't drop pursuant energy. Oh, she didn't call me. No, you keep pursuing. You are in the wrong. You make it right. Let her tell you that it's over. Let her tell you that she don't want you no more. Let that be your stopping ground. But you keep pursuing. Okay? Michael had a thing, and I want to say thank you guys for the support. I know today was another one. And Rob, before I get off this live, I'm definitely going to answer your question. But thank you for the super chat. He says, we've all been there. Humility and no ego is the only way this works if you love your girl. True story. Thank you guys for sewing into me. I appreciate y'all always. I love y'all. Thank you. Once you guys get to a place where you're starting to hang out, because that second hangout's important. The first one's the hardest one to get to, but the second one is the one you want to get into, right? The second one is more of an indication of where you guys are, right? And again, you have to be patient for the process. Patient for the process. She might be a little cold. She might be a little standoffish. Prepare your spirit for that. Don't be offended by that. The fact that she's there, the fact that she's responsive is good signs. You kind of want to do more activity type things anyway. I would be thinking amusement parks. I would be thinking fun stuff that doesn't require y'all sitting there just watching each other eat. I would be, doing things that connect y'all again, right? And that's another tip that I'll give y'all. So as we started with, you guys, as we kind of like sum this all up, number one is understanding your why, understanding whether it's something that you are in control of. You do not want to go back to a situation where the other person is the person that has to change for this thing to work. If that's how you feel, then you have no business going back, because there's nothing that you can do to make that person change. Only you can do is change you. When people be going back and saying, I want them to change, that doesn't make any logical sense, because you cannot bet on another person changing. Number two is that you stay consistent and you stay humble. Consistent and humble. Consistent and humble. Take all that defensive energy out. Take full accountability. Do not be defensive. I repeat, do not be defensive. I repeat, do not be defensive. I repeat, do not be defensive. Number 3. All right. I don't want to say, I get in my head because I'm saying so much, but I'm hoping that you guys hear me. Number 3 is that with the consistent and humble, like I said, the back and forth and not being defensive, you got to be patient for their process. That means 3 to 5 days, but you stay pursuing. You have a goal in mind. You stay pursuing it. Do not allow your head, oh, well, I'm doing too much. Do not allow ego to take center stage. You keep pursuing. You keep going. All right? You keep going. Okay? So the 3 to 5 days, you stay pursuing. You stay in contact. And number 4, like I said before, we don't want to be offended by some of the guards she has up. But you have to promise, like I said, you have to promise to yourself. If you're going back into the situation, she's seeing changes. She has to see changes. All right? Apology without change behavior is manipulation. All right? I don't want y'all, again, if y'all are talking, she brings it up again, you don't get defensive. 2 months from there, you don't get defensive. You own it. Every time she brings it up, you own it. Part of this is her testing you a little bit. Understand that that's what comes with the process. But I also want to reiterate that getting back right with somebody is worth it. Because when you just allow it to go and you just accept it and you don't fight for it, you deal with so much more cognitive dissonance. You deal with so much more negativity. Rob asked a question, and he had asked me, Rob Carpenter said, what if she was dating and now she's coming back to you because she didn't find no other option? Y'all be so worried about what the women did outside of y'all. The reality of the situation is this, family. Do you want her back? Because I don't know many men personally that have walked away from a relationship and didn't sleep with somebody within 2 weeks of the relationship. I don't know many men that haven't done that. Most men, when they break up with a girl, there's somebody in their bed in 14 days. So for me, and men do that way more, way faster than women. Way faster. So worrying about what a woman, like, is she with another dude? Did she have a bad experience? You probably did too. Does it matter? To me, it does. Now, there's certain things that do matter. If she out here and she was in these streets sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry, then yeah, no, that's not it. Then no. Okay, that's a no. But if we're saying that she dated a guy and the date was bad, so what? Does that matter? If she found out that the grass wasn't greener, does that matter? She'll probably have a greater appreciation for you. Vice versa, you'll probably have a greater appreciation for her because you'll understand that at the end of the day, you're probably more into her because you know that there's not much out here. It's beautiful Instagram photos. That's about it. But real substance, real women that you connect with on that level, that's rare. That's small. There's not many women out here like that. Just like there's not many quality men like that. The only thing that matters, do you want her? That's the only thing that matters. Men, when you start thinking about what other dudes and this, that, and the third, I understand being, what's the word that I'm looking for? Territorial. I get it. But when you did something wrong and she went on a date and found out that the grass wasn't greener, that gives you a leg up. That helps you. Just like on the other side, if you dealt with a woman and you had a terrible date and you're like, man, I need to get back with my ex because this ain't even it. It's the same thing. Y'all be caught up on the wrong thing to me. It don't matter what, so what? Now, if she was out here doing the most, having a hot girl summer going crazy, okay, I get that. But when it's just like, she went on a date, it was bad. She went on another date, it was bad. She realized the grass wasn't greener. She's more apt to want to make it work in a more humble way than a woman who went out to the streets and had a great time. Went out and saw that all these dudes wanted her and was like, I'm never going back. Forget that man. You don't want that to be that guy. You don't want to be the guy where the woman's like, forget you. I got better options without you. That's not what you want. You want her to say, oh, you know what? He really was that thing. Maybe I will forgive him for the things that he did. Because it really ain't nothing out here for real. I've always said this, family, and this is my thing. I would rather you know that when you walk away from me, you can search the 7 seas, but you're not going to find another me. You might find another woman, but you're not going to find another Sam. I take pride in that. There's only one Sam, just like there's only one you. Your magic is being you. And for somebody, that's like the best song in the planet is you. What you bring, who you are. That's what matters. Like whenever I like get connected with somebody, that's what I'm me. My magic is being me. Now you'll find another woman, you may find another man, whatever that may be. But you ain't never gonna find another me. Just like I'm not gonna find another you. That's your magic. That's what you bring to the table. And so I say to y'all, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Don't worry about whether the relationship what were you doing? No, that comes across as insecure to me. When y'all get into a relationship, y'all can talk more about that. But if you did wrong and you want her back, it don't matter. The details don't matter right now. Outside of, like I said before, if she was out here having hot girl summer and she was making you look bad, that's a whole different situation. Because that speaks to character. That speaks to integrity. But if she went on a date or two and they were bad, that doesn't matter. How does that matter? That don't matter. So I would just stay focused on the main goal. Stay focused on the main thing. If I want her back and I did something wrong, it don't matter what she was doing. I want her back. Worry or thinking about the what ifs leads to cognitive distortion. Don't go down these rabbit holes. Exactly, Cedric. You're absolutely right. Don't go down those rabbit holes. Like if you're talking to somebody new, family, when you get caught up in what they're doing, I've heard that who you talking to? You talking to this person? Why are you worried about that? Like I know I'm not the only person you talking to. So why are you worried about what I'm talking to? I might not be talking to nobody, but still, you're you. There's nobody that's like you. There's nobody that brings what you bring. So when I talk to somebody, as much as I know that they may be talking to other people, I'm like, okay, well, I got to keep my mind focused on this. What's our vibe? What's our connection? Because when we get into like competition, we're no longer focusing on the main thing. We're focusing on everybody else's thing, and we can get into a competition trying to lock somebody down that we should not be locking down because we in competition mode, not does this work for me mode. So I'm more focused on, what do we have? Do we have a vibe? Do we have a connection? Do we get along? Can we talk for hours on the phone? Or we don't have that? And if we don't, that's cool. It's fine. Do we have like this unexplainable? Because that don't happen all the time, family. That don't happen. Connections don't happen like that. It's very rare you're going to find somebody with a connection. You might find people you think are pretty, either people that you think are handsome, people that you think are smart, but a connection, that's rare. That's rare. That's more rare, should I say. That's not going to be everybody. You might meet 1 million women, might be 2 of them you got a connection with. And one of them might be better than the other one, so they X each other out. Or one X's the other one out. Might be a woman that you mentally like, oh, she mentally doing something here. I like that. Oh, I like that. There's only going to be a few like that, family. Only a few. So I don't want like social media and the virtual world to distort what's real. What's real is we have to listen to that, to our spirit. We have to listen to our energy. We have to listen to that. And if something is telling you that there's unresolved things back there, figure it out. Because there's people I counsel now. They're mad about something that happened 10 years ago. Because they didn't double back. Because they didn't give everything they could give. Because why? Their ego. And they regret it. They regret it. Do not be them. Do not spend years and years of your life regretting a moment that you can right now seize it. And no matter what the outcome is, whether it's you get it or you don't, you tried. You gave it your all. You can make peace with that. You can make peace with that. Okay, family? I love y'all. I love y'all. I thank you guys for supporting me. I know today we didn't have as many super chats today, but thank you, Michael, for showing up and supporting me as always. Thank you so much. For the people that reached out on the Cash App, I want to thank Nate and Daniel. Thank you guys for supporting me as well. It's very, very appreciated. If you can like this video, it really does help me so much. So please like the video. And again, hit the podcast, y'all. If you could do a review, that'd be great. 5-star review would be amazing. That's free. You don't have to do any of those things. That doesn't cost anything, but it's very, very helpful. So anyway, y'all, I love y'all, and I will see you guys next week. Wednesday, it's a date. I love you guys. Talk to you soon.